Anyone on that? Paddy, that was absolutely unreal. Just over here, Paddy. Here we go. Congratulations on an absolutely massive win.
Let's go!
What was that like in there, from the entrance to the celebration after? Just talk me through that.
I was gangster. Yeah, I was shit, lad. I said what was going to happen, and it happened. I looked a bit shit at the start, like, but, you know, I'm never in a boring fight, am I?
Is there some sense of massive achievement? Obviously, you yourself know exactly what you're capable of, and you say first round finish, and that's what happened.
That's what happened, I don't talk shit. First round finish, I haven't got it. As soon as I done that little J-throw through the judo throw and put him on his back, I was like, yeah, it's over now. I was thinking of flying Simon on that, but he kept holding my hand. Imagine how much it would have went off if I got that.
You know, we had a chat a couple of weeks ago and we talked about, you know, the amount of stress that's been in your life outside of the cage. Like, not a lot of people know that, and you've dealt with it brilliantly. You've been doing some amazing stuff for great causes. Is it emotional now as well, having dealt with everything that you've dealt with outside of the cage?
No, because I was put on this earth to do this, lad. Entertain people and beat people up. That's what I do. That's what I've done for years, lad. Been doing it since I was 15. I started fighting when I was 16, training when I was 15, so lad, I've said it before, I reckon in a past life, lad, I was a gladiator in the Colosseum because I was just meant to do this.
And having Molly do what she did right before you, like...
Did you see that, by the way?
Molly...
How'd you like me now?
Molly sent that bird into the shadow realm, mate. That was heavy.
Get on the aisle.
Molly sent that bird into the shadow realm. I was a bit concerned at first when she done it because I was thinking, whoa, is she okay?
Paddy, over here, mate. Over here, mate. That's his way.
Just over it.
Oh, where? Oh,
Yeah,
down.
hello, mate. First of all, congratulations, mate.
Nice one, fella.
3 things to ask you. How does it feel to 1, shut the haters up, 2, win in the UK, and 3, alongside Molly?
Lad, the funny thing is, lad, the haters are gonna hate still, lad. Oh, you couldn't even take him down. You got hit with a big punch. Your defence is shit. But who won? You know what I mean? Who won, lad? It was me in the first round. Being on the same card as Molly's always brilliant. We feed off each other's energy. Watching her win in the back, lad, and me going bananas in the back just spurred me on even more to go out there and get the first round finish like I said I was going to. And then the atmosphere when I walked out, the atmosphere when I won, that's special.
I'll tell you what, one thing Molly said when she came in and says, you've got literally 5 minutes. As soon as Paddy comes out, you can all piss off, basically. Do you know what I mean?
That's it, lad. It's a family business.
That's it, mate. Last one, mate. Just congratulations, mate, on your win, and I'm sure we're going to see you again very soon.
Lad, I hope so. I hope so.
Liverpool's taking over, man.
Paddy, just here to your right. We saw on the screen there your reaction to Molly winning. Just can you talk about, you know, because we could only see it, we couldn't hear you, so what did you think?
Me and Adam and Bananas, lad. One of used to fight as well, Adam Venti, one of our coaches. And you saw the reactions in the corner with Paul, Cornelis and Joe, and lad, it was special, you know what I mean? I still can't get over how heavy that knockout was. That's like a knockout of the year contender. I've never seen a woman go to sleep like that. That was scary.
And you promised us, you know, the best walkout. It lived up to our expectations. Did it live up to your expectations?
Yeah, that was heavy. That was proper heavy, lad. Just imagine that in Anfield.
And speaking of heavy knockouts, I don't know if you saw Ilia Topuria, or hand sanitizer boy as you call him. He had a heavy knockout against Jai Herbert, and then he called you a blonde bitch and wanted to fight. Just what did you see the win? And if so, what
I did. Give him his due, lad. It was a good knockout. It was a very good knockout, especially after taking that head kick in the first round. But if I hit him with that head kick, lad, I finish him. But as I say, he's just hand sanitizer boy to me. A lion doesn't concern themselves with the opinions of sheep. He can.
Paddy, just to the back, just going off of that. When we spoke to Ilia, he said that he didn't think you had the balls to fight him. Is that a fight that you want, though?
Everyone wants to fight me. Everyone wants to hang on my coattails. You know what I mean? No one knew where Topuria was. Well, no one knew hand sanitizer boy was until he tried to start an altercation with me. No one knew who he was. I'm the draw. Everyone wants to fight me.
And then after your win, when you ran out to the cage, we saw you go up to Dana White. You looked like you whispered something in his ear. What did you say?
that's another 50 grand for me, innit, bro? And I'm never in a boring fight, that's what I said to him, because I'm not. Got it with a big shot, and it was a sloppy takedown attempt from me, to be honest. Quite disappointed in my performance, but I got the first round finish, and that is all that matters.
Thanks, congrats.
Paddy, this has probably been one of the most exciting fight nights I've ever seen, and the biggest cheer of the night was for you. Do you think you're ready to main event whatever card you're on next?
I could have main evented this one. I could have. I was the people's main event. But I'm not in no rush, lad. If the UFC don't want to put me in a main event yet, you don't have to, but I think you saw from the build-up and all the stuff, the adverts and that, I think they know who the next star is. Simple as.
And this is probably a stupid question because I can see the pizza in front of you, but do you ever miss the six-pack when you blow up between fights?
I'd rather be fat and happy than ripped, and like these people who are ripped all year round aren't happy, not arsed. I don't care what they say. Just sit back, sound, I look great, but I'd rather be fat and happy, lad.
Cheers, man.
Paddy, just here to your left. Talk to us, just here, mate. Just talk to us about UFC Liverpool. You wanted to go to Liverpool. What would that mean for the city of Liverpool to have you, Molly, and maybe even Darren Till on that fight as well?
Be heavy. Well, one way to describe it, proper heavy. UFC Anfield would be special. You've never seen nothing like it before or again. Them shows in Australia where they have like 60,000 people, Anfield would blow them out the water.
And just talk to us about your career as well. Obviously, it's a big statement tonight. What can we expect from Paddy the Baddy in the future?
Expect me to take over the show, lad. I told you this.
The Paddy Show.
It is, lad, the Paddy Show. Stone Paddy arrived and swept the O2 right up.
Yeah, that's it for me. Congratulations tonight, mate.
Paddy right here, congratulations on the win. I'm just curious, you know, there's obviously the haters, there's also expectations now, comparisons to Conor, and the UFC was calling you the fifth Beatle on social media today. How do you kind of temper your own expectations and kind of stay grounded?
Because I'm from Liverpool, lad. We're not Tories. We don't get ahead of ourselves, you know what I mean? My city keeps me grounded. I hope I do end up earning as much money as Conor McGregor, lad. Then no child in my city will ever eat from a food bank ever again. You know what I mean? I'm going to give back to my city, and something I've been planning on doing the past few months is to start my own charity, and I think after this fight I'm going to get it done.
Thank you.
Yo, Paddy.
Yeah.
I know maybe it's too early to ask these questions, but with the whole Conor McGregor thing and stuff like that, would you be interested in that fight knowing that he's coming back?
Lad, who wouldn't be interested in that fight, lad? You know what I mean? Anyone on this roster got offered to fight Conor McGregor, the same, yeah? You're getting pure dough in pay-per-view points. Get that cash money in, yo.
Perfect.
Paddy, I just wondered if you had a message for baby Lee.
I hope he had the time of his life. You know what I mean? It was funny, his dad texted me today saying we're in the O2 just getting food. Now there's people coming up to us like we're celebrities. People coming up to him. I hope he had the time of his life tonight, and I just want to do everything I can for Lee and his family. Lee and his mum and his dad, and they're just unbelievable people, so strong. As I said on my Instagram yesterday, that little man is the biggest warrior I've ever met in my life. We might all be fighters, but he's fighting for his life every single day, and he inspires me and motivates me to be a better person, never mind a better fighter. The opportunities I've got in front of me and the fact that he's fighting for his life every day, he's been told about 4 different times now he won't last the end of the week, he won't last the end of the month, and he's still here battling, and like what their family goes through. I just want to do everything in my power that I can to help them out.
Paddy, over here at the back. Velvet, later. What's happening, lad?
What's happening, lad? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Congratulations.
By the way, that pizza's proper snide. Where's that from? Pizza Express or something? That's fucking snide, that.
Firstly, congratulations on your performance today. There seems to have been a really special vibe throughout the whole fight week. I wanted to know what's been your favourite moment this fight week. Apart from your not finish, obviously.
Everything, lad. I live for this. Like, I've had cameras following me around all week, lad. It's mad, because as I say, I'm not the main event or the co-main event, but there's a camera following me around 24/7, not the co-main event and the main event. Like, without being a big-headed tool, I am the star of the show. That simple.
Would you take a top 15 fight next, or would you want a few more in the top 15?
No, lad, I wouldn't take a top 15 fight. I'll be honest, lad, I wouldn't. Add some more zeros to my contract and then I will. Like, I think I proved tonight that I deserve a new contract, not this little standard one.
And just finally, I hope you enjoy your German doner kebab later.
Oh, lad, it best be open by the time I get out of here. I think it shuts at 11. I'm going to be fuming with all yous if I don't get this scoff. What time's it?
11:15.
Oh, fuck off, lad, you've just ruined me night.
Paddy, back here.
Yes, Robbie.
Can you get a rating on the pizza?
Lad, this pizza's like a 2.8. I just swear it's proper snidlach. I can't wait to get back over to New York and do a proper pizza review with Dave, because this is proper pony. Barstool Sports, man, best company in the world. Fucking love them.
Paddy, over here. Obviously seeing how well, congratulations obviously on the win first, but seeing how well Liverpool football team are doing as well, has that spurred you on during camp as well with Marcel? And are they going to win the league?
We're going to win everything. We're going to win the Kazula this year. It's going to be heavy. I was sick before I was in the back and I had a message off Harvey Elliott saying good luck. Yes, lad, you know that fella, thank you. And I've got my flight booked to Benfica, lad. Can't wait. The mighty Reds are taking over in Europe, taking over the league, just like I'm taking over the UFC. There's special times ahead.
Love that. Congratulations on the win, mate.
Thank you very much.
Paddy, just quickly, one more. How did you and Molly get on with the banter with Liverpool and Everton?
I feel hard, because obviously Everton are proper shit. And Liverpool are like one of the best teams in the world. So some mornings she'll come in after the weekend and I just won't mention nothing to her because I know her head's gone because Everton is snagged. And like we've just slapped Leeds 6-0 or something like that, and I've been the game and she's been the game and they've been beat 1-0 and she's waterloading. Oh lad, I swear. I just don't mention it no more. When he was half decent you could wind it up. Oh yeah, now it's just, you can't go there. Just gotta leave it to it, lad. That was, yeah. That's how hungry I was. People have just ate that proper shit pizza. You know what I mean?
Make sure to subscribe to the LowKick MMA YouTube channel for all the latest news, event previews and interviews with some of the biggest stars in MMA.